Alright. Alright, seems like it fixed it. Yeah, like I said, it's either random echo or unavoidable audio desyncing problems. It's like, pick your poison. Alright, back to more Xeno X. Alright, so this time around, I think there's a couple more random side quests scattered in the world, but beyond that, pretty much the main objective of this session is to get to Chapter 5. Yeah, it sounded like it on my end, so yay. Yeah, and I don't mean the basic missions, I mean like these kind of side quests. Let's start with this one. Yeah, let's make sure I try to start the Chapter 5 by like an hour and a half in so we get enough time for it. As Temenos does a somersault. Alright, it's just further in the cave. Worry turns to panic, turns to crisis. What next? Man, somebody, anyone, help! Ask Nosusu what's wrong, have her take some deep breaths to calm down. This is a tale of woe for everyone involved, but mostly for Nosusu. Nosusu finally opened stores selling traditional handicraft, but customer traffic is terrible. At this rate, Nosusu go to business in no time. Nosusu nowhere near ready to close up shop yet, but what can Nosusu do? Tell Nasusu her terrible locations most likely the cause of her problems. Ask Nasusu why she wants to sell handicrafts in the first place. Grampy Pond of Friend Pond of Cousin Pond of Grampy Pond of Granny Pond of Nasusu ran shop here when Granny Pond was young. Nasusu grew up on stories of success of shop, stories of how everyone was happy. Grampy Pond of Friend Pond of Cousin Pond of Grampy Pond of Granny Pond passed technique of handicraft making down to Nasusu. Spreading those across all of space and time is the lifelong dream of Nasusu. And Nasusu believe all different races on Mira who love traditional handicrafts of Nopon. That's why Nasusu tries so hard. But it no use. Dream of Nasusu now lying in tiny broken pieces. At this rate, Nasusu have no choice but to close shop. Technique for making handicrafts will die out with Nasusu. If only Nasusu had some signature product that could draw in crowd. Actually, Friend looked familiar. Susu's definitely met Friend before. Tell Nasusu you're Tatsu's friend, play dumb and say you've never seen her before. Oh right, human friend no Tatsu. Oh, that perfect. Friend must understand that handicrafts of Nopon are terribly unpopular with humans, but human friends could all wear Nopon hats. Simply amazing idea. With right materials, Nasusu can design a hat that all humans will love. Please help Nasusu with this dream. Ask Nasusu what sort of hat she aims to make. Ask her what materials she needs. Nasusu needs 6 Nakalin dragonflies, some Hernesia cotton, and 2 lava mangoes in order to make fabulous cap. Can Nasusu count on Friend? Nasusu's newly opened business about to go under. Help her protect her traditional Nopon art form. Friend is very kind for agreeing to help. Nasusu is eagerly awaiting materials. Alright, so then we just gotta get the cotton and then we're good. Thank goodness for shortcuts. Twin hammers. Oh, never mind. We gotta go the long way around. Well, we're going on a journey. Whee! You're watching out for the creepy, high-leveled bugs over there. And I was like, I just want to get this now that I know that it's just over here. You gathered soja guavas and delivered them to the diner chef for a pair of jeans. FN Site 205. Installed. Now up the giant tree. Breakwater Narrow. Watching out for the crocodiles. Alright, let me go talk to Susu. Just gonna check it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I had a feeling there was a site around here. That's what I remember anyways. Grab this as a bit of a checkpoint for future endeavors. Yeah, we're rolling in credits now. Sales still terrible. If Nasusu not find must-have products soon, shop in Nasusu will be history. Any luck with materials for Nobon hat, friend? Got all of them. Now Nasusu just need 2 vibrant plumes or 2 fluffy tufts. Express shock, Nasusu still needs more materials, but grudgingly tell Nasusu that you will see this through to the end. Nasusu appreciate impressive patience of friend, but what friend brought so far is just raw materials. Without vibrant plumes or fluffy tufts, hat will be fashion abomination. Please do Nasusu one last favor. Fate of entire shop hangs in the balance. Now Nasusu explain how the hat making works. With vibrant plumes, Nasusu can make a bright red hat. So stylish, so now. But if Nasusu use fluffy tufts, hat will come out tiny. So cute, so adorable. Nasusu asked that friend pick whichever one would be more popular with humans. Nasusu put total faith in judgment of friend.
Ready? We got this part.
Power up! Get yourself ready!
That's right. I'll get the most out of this. Scar! Blade!
This right?
Starfall Blade! Tornado Blade! Tornado Blade! Now, if we can just topple them up, game on set. Give me more skulls to crack.
Time to kill all of the weird bird horn things.
Bad at fighting. You're right. We're in a good position. Move in.
Repair!
Slap! Incendiary edge! Did it! Triple up and pile on the hits! It's sure to work now! Tornado Blade!
Yes, gonna say indeed.
Just tumble them like gunfire! Shut up!
Time to counter with the power of Tornado Blade.
Shooting star!
Tornado Blade! Tornado Blade! Tornado Blade! Victory is ours. We don't belong on a battlefield.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, depending on circumstances, that can be a bit of a rare drop, so I was like, yeah, I'll take the second encounter. Plus, I just knew it was going to be slightly more likely with the unique monsters, because that's just how it tends to go. Or, excuse me, the tyrants. I'm used to the 1 and 2 and 3 nameage, darn it.
Friend is too kind!
Ah, friend's back. Happy day. Did friend find vibrant plumes or fluffy tufts? Yay, Nasusu will use these to make a snazzy red hat. Nasusu hope to keep expanding inventory until shop is in the black. Grampy Pond of Friend Pond of Cousin Pond of Grampy Pond of Granny Pond is surely happy for Nasusu from great beyond. Humans sometimes wear hats that look similar to this. Nasusu know about it, they call it a Santa hat. Now Nasusu start huge sales campaign around Nopon Santa hats. You help make a Santa hat. Nasusu looks delighted. And then, basically, whichever hat you choose, then Nasusu will wear it for the rest of the game. So the other one's kind of a beanie hat. Ah, yes, Christmas in April. Alright, then there were two in Oblivia. One were pretty adjacent to a warp point that we got.
Come on!
My thoughts exactly, Yell.
Rising blaze! Tornado! Did it! I can't triple and pile on the hits! It's sure to work now! Sky high! I made sure they can't move. Attack from range! I won't miss this chance. Slash! Rising blaze! Offensive stance! Starfall blade! Tornado blade! Slash! I can't move!
Stellar
Come
Red!
on! Tornado blade! We're in a hit position. Move in! Slash! Tornado blade! Shadow Rush! Tornado blade! Yes! Finish him off quickly!
More indigent poop.
Now what?
Well, great, it's completely broken. Just lovely. Maybe coming this far on your own was a bad idea. What do you think, girl? Bad idea? Yeah. And you're out of SOS range, of course. What are you gonna do now? Offer to lend May a hand, leave May to keep mumbling to herself. Oh, swell, now you're seeing things. Your brain knows it's about to get eaten by monsters, so it's checked out early. Wait, are you a real and a blade? Seriously? Sorry, I just mean... Apologies, I'm not very good at talking with people. Let me take a deep breath. Okay, so here's the deal. I was attacked by some indigents. Wrecked my skill. No spare parts. Pretty much stranded. And now you're caught up. Ask May where the rest of her team is. Offer to help May if she needs it. No, don't waste your time on me. I'm a perpetual screw-up. The whole reason I work alone is so I won't drag everyone down with me. Really, I couldn't trouble you. I don't suppose there's any way for me to deal with a busted skull by myself. Look, I'll repay you as best I'm able. Not to assume you'll help. I mean, I could use some spare skull parts. And this whole conversation just went backwards. But if I can't get new parts and the materials to patch up the broken ones will do. Once I have those, I can handle the repairs. So, please? May's skull is broken down in Oblivia, leaving her stranded. Gather the materials she needs to repair it. Thanks a lot, and not just for the offer of help, but for talking to me. It's been a long time since I last talked to someone. I kinda miss it. I guess I should specify the actual stuff I need. I need 4 vials of viscous humor and 2 globs of silverly cataceous resin. And I'm happy to wait, so no rush. Really, just whenever. Oh, there's the tyrant again. Screw you! You gathered will peppers and delivered them to the restaurant owner. Temino's huge discovery. I was walking around the area and I found some Dobobora broccoli. That stuff is super rare. A lot of curators strike out looking for it and I just stumbled on it at random. This assignment's still a disaster, but at least now I get to feel like I'm contributing something to the cause. Encourage May by saying her luck must have changed. Remind May her find is meaningless as long as her skull remains busted. Right, sorry I got excited. Forget I'm relying on you for pretty much everything right now. See, this is why I'm no good. Sorry. So any luck finding those materials? These are perfect. I can get work getting to fixing my ride right now. It's an experimental model. My scale, I mean. Just happened to luck out at a great deal on it. Normally it'd be way more than someone like me could afford or deserve. But yeah, I'm still really glad I can at least start fixing her up now. I guess it's all that's left to do is reward you. Actually, I don't have enough money to thank you, so you can have the broccoli. No, really, I want you to have it. I only found it by dumb luck, and I'm sure someone like you can make better use of it anyway. You brought the repair materials to May, who gave you a rare collectible for your trouble. But yeah, I think I can manage from here. You can finally get back to whatever job of yours I've been interrupting. I'm really sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thanks for everything. Express concern about whether May can make it back safely on her lonesome. Encourage May by telling her she makes a great lone wolf. Oh, I couldn't possibly keep someone like you any longer than I already have. Besides, I'm used to rolling solo by now. I'll get by. I'm fine, really. You go on ahead. I'll make my way around here without causing any further trouble. Promise. Take care now, and if we meet again, hope we can talk some more. Till then, I hope all your searches are fruitful. Well, that's another day shot. Counting back from the deadline, that's nowhere near enough. Yikes. If you screw this up, no one will ever trust you with another assignment. Girl, you are hosed. So hosed. Oh, hey, Taminos. Thanks again for before. My skills are running good as new again. That said, I'm sitting here taking a long, hard look at the deadlines and the assignments I've taken, and it ain't pretty. So now I'm figuring out my next move. Ask May about what her current assignments involve. Offer to lend May a hand on her current assignments. Oh gosh, no, I couldn't have asked that of you. I was gonna say, Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Blades a team and members of a team help each other out? That's really kind of you. I feel like a monster for asking, but could I lean on that kindness one more time? Right now I got one assignment to gather a couple of magical finding rods and a pair of redwood apricot antlers. I also have another especially nasty assignment that requires 80 angel stones. Oh, and then a third one to find 2 ebony avello eggs. No matter how you look at it, that's more than one person can handle. So could I ask you to get the ebony avello eggs and then either the apricot antlers or the finding rods? You can manage that for me, swear I'll finish the rest off myself. Thank you so much. I'll leave the 2 ebony avello eggs and the 2 magical finding rods to you. I'll get those angel stones. All 80 of them. Somehow. Help May search for materials. We got all the eggs already. Alright, we got Affinity level 2 with Hope. Alright, so we gotta go find 2 magical finding rods. How's your gathering work coming along? Things are surprisingly good on my end. I peeked into a cave I happened upon down the shore, and I came out with 75 angel stones. Not half bad, right? Show surprise at May's unbelievably good fortune, expressed doubt in May's story. Holy crap! Come on, it's not that crazy. These things happen to everyone, right? No, just me? Back in 3rd grade on Earth, I found this backpack in the woods on my way home from school. Opened it up and found $10,000 in it. The TV crew came to my house and everything. Super embarrassing, actually. Sorry, still on my assignment here. Focus, May. So were you with 2 ebony Avello eggs and 2 magical finding rods, Temenos? Really? How embarrassing. Not only do I not have all the angel stones, but I still haven't found the 2 apricot antlers I need either. Talk about useless. I'm really letting you down here. Offer to collect the rest of them. Oh, I couldn't possibly ask you to. Hey, wait. Insisting on doing everything by myself is what got me into this mess in the first place, huh? Alright, maybe I can help you, ask for your help one more time? I'll get the remaining angel stones together no matter what it takes. If you could bring me those apricot antlers, I'll really appreciate it. I was saving this one for dead last because this is a particularly rare drop. And you have to get 2 of them. Also, they're decently high leveled, as you can see over here. But I think there might be some in Noctilum that I could get, or I could go off of here.
I won't back down.
Time to man up.
Time Slayer!
Starfall blade.
Dang!
Arcing
Triple
pull.
pile on the hits! Sky high!
Rising flame. Spiral hold.
Flame grenade! Offensive stance! Tornado blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Do that and fight, but here
Arcing
goes!
pull.
Tornado blade! Rising blade! Triple up and pile on the hits! They're pushing me back! It's sure to work now! Upper hand!
Starfall blade.
Incendiary edge!
Spiral hold.
We're in a good position. Move in!
If you insist. Finish him off the frame. Hell yeah. Arcing roll.
Incendiary edge! Oh, did it! Triple up and pile on the hits!
Shrapnel.
Rising blade!
Starfall blade.
Free edge!
Bam. Keep shooting.
I'll make sure to leave a dent!
Yeah, the pain in the butt portion with this is that the horns in particular have a lot of health, relatively speaking.
Blade! Upper hand slash!
You might fight a decent amount of these and still not do enough damage to the horn to knock it off before it dies.
I need healing! I hold first! Lay down some cover fire! I won't miss
And that's
this.
just one horn. It's got 2 total you could tentatively knock off.
It's sure to work now!
Bam. Keep shooting.
I see you.
Run.
Pop up now! I'll run with this!
Negative break.
Sky high! Tornado blade! Rising blade!
Alright, we knocked the first horn off.
Eagle eye! Slash! I won't miss this chance.
Well, the tyrant's down at least.
Rising blade! Rising blade!
Okay, so it looks like it has to be the Oblivia one specifically.
Okay, I'm not
Blast
really the
away.
aggressive type.
Don't give him a chance.
Cover me!
Grenade!
Offensive stance. Don't give him a chance to rest. He's scared of
Tornado blade! We're in a good position.
Exchange.
Move in!
My forte, but if you insist. Beam barrage. Balance break. Yeah. Finish him off the
Tornado
range.
blade! Tornado blade!
Arcing hold.
Tornado blade! Taking advantage of the cover fire. Rising blade!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just like, always constantly surrounded by tough enemies.
Shall we? Okay, but I'm psyched to go. Moving close. I'll run with this.
Sidewinder.
Tornado blade! Spring burning slash! Offensive attack!
Balance breaker.
Tornado blade! Tornado blade! Tornado blade!
Arcing hold.
First
Down.
gunfire!
Shut up.
Incendiary edge!
And it's dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, considering all these are level 30, we may have to come back to this later.
Shall we? Okay. Be careful. Let's weaken them first.
Sidewinder.
I'll try.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Finish him off the
Final
range.
hold! I won't miss this chance.
Balance breaker.
Did it! Triple them and pile on the
Burning
hits.
slash. Arcing hold.
Offensive attack. Tornado blade. Free man.
Circle.
This is improved.
First down.
It's time.
Power dive. Shielding. It's
Rising
right.
blade.
Using more fighting.
Triple break. They have to deal with these time. We're in a good position. Move in.
Not my forte, but if you insist.
Tornado blade. No quitting allowed.
Tidewinder.
I don't like it. Sometimes you have to be reckless. Close in. Sing it. I'll run with this.
Somebody patch me up.
Sorry, but I need
Equilibrium.
riding slayer. Guys, it's over. Hit them while
You have to come back until, well, plus we also get a combat ability after Chapter 5, so either we wait until after Chapter 5 or we come back once we're level 30. Celadonio the Battle-Tested.
Don't underestimate them.
Buckle up, because we're doing this.
Tornado blade.
Spiral Hondo! Time lesson exchange!
Riding slayer. Burning slash.
Balance break!
Slash.
Ether flame grenade! Beam barrage!
Rising blade.
Finish him off at range!
Primer. I won't miss this chance.
Spiral Hondo!
Hits stand. Triple them and pile on the hits. Tornado blade. Tornado blade. Tornado blade.
Sideline!
I'll knock them over. Tornado blade. Tornado blade.
Balance breaker!
Tornado blade. Sky high. We're in a good position. Move in. Victory is ours.
And it's down. And that one's done. You gathered opaque mirrors and deliver them to the general store manager. Brings it up to 56%. And that up to 37. Site 312.
I can channel a little of Fry for this.
Yells like, come on, I don't want to die here.
Ow, man! Somebody patch me up!
And of course I'm the one that gets aggroed. Gosh darn it. Yeah, this is where you gotta be careful because there's a tyrant that runs this entire canyon and it can insta-kill you if you're not paying attention.
Ow, man! Somebody patch me up!
Alright, we got away, sweet.
Come on!
Not what I was hoping to run into.
Be careful. Let's weaken them first. Fire away. This'll bust them open.
Essence exchange!
Offensive stance. Don't give them a chance to rest.
This'll tide us over.
Tornado blade.
Balance breaker!
Slash. I'll run with this.
Starfall Wonder! Spiral Hall got him!
Tornado blade. Tornado blade. We're in a good position. Move in.
Equilibrium!
I didn't think we'd have so much trouble.
We'll talk about this later.
Right. Shall we? Okay.
I'm not gonna be aggressive person.
Offensive stance. Sidewise. I'll run with this. We did it. Burning slash.
Myopic screen! Spiral Hall!
Incendiary edge.
Balance breaker!
Incendiary edge. Scott. I'll run with
Starfall
this.
Wonder Core!
My focus is improving. It's time.
Site 318. Central Ebro Ravine. A level 30 tyrant just standing there, well, I guess walking there menacingly. This is where you gotta be careful because there's giants. Well, I guess a giant sphinx-looking thing. It's a level 70 tyrant. Watch out for that sucker. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like, eh, it's not my problem. Meanwhile, Joker's like, I'm gonna strangle you! Victory Rock. Yeah, getting to this one oasis over here is a bit of a minefield.
Come on!
Not what I was hoping to run into.
Use melee attack.
Balance breaker!
It's sure to work now.
Stringer! Arcing horn!
It's time.
Alright, luckily we didn't trigger the big one. We still gotta watch out for that, and then the dino. And that piece of crap. So yeah, just go back for the probe later when you got a skill.
Hold out just a
Unless you just get
longer.
lucky. Lake Basil. Thanks for taking one for the team, Yelv. We appreciate your sacrifices. Lau and I just swim away. Dorian Caravan.
Yo yo!
Loading rocks!
Yo!
This Dorian caravan led by boss Pon Mujiji. If friend wants a rest here for night, friend must pay tiny sum of 50,000 credits. So reasonable, such deals! Is bad, very, very bad. Friend in business with caravan? Well, caravan has no business with friends, so move along. Go on, now get, shoo! Dudes are told to leave, say you don't take orders from him. Friend dares to defy Mumun? Does friend know Mumun is top student of the Mujiji? Friend is so foolhardy, Mumun can only laugh. What an amusing human. Mumun liked friend so much, Mumun will allow friend the privilege of helping out with little problem. No need for thanks, friend is welcome. This caravan of many regular customers. Human friends are especially big spenders, but caravan leaders say the demographic is too important for Mumun to handle. Instead, Mamoon stick with Sticky Prone and Stronghold to southeast. Mamoon currently peddling locally harvested Q-Wigs at wholesale prices. That's something that not even most desperate Nopon want to sell. Mamoon always saddled with lousy assignment because no one else wanted it. Even worse, Mamoon had to sell Q-Wigs to Prone. Prone huge, Prone scary. During last sales call, one threatened to eat Mamoon instead of Q-Wigs. Other Prone just laughed, so Mamoon assumed it was what passed for a Prone joke, but still not very funny. And who can say that joke not become real next time? Still, Stinky Prone our paying customer. And if Mamoon has to change assignment, Mujiji say Mamoon is failure as merchant. So Mamoon want to hire friend to guard body, just to be sure Mamoon not wind up as a snack. Oh, but they're customers, so no threatening anyone unless they don't behave. Friend just need to pretend to be very business partner and stick close to Mamoon. Very close. Mamoon counting on friend. Escort Mamoon as he delivers his goods to the Prone Fortress. Alright, the fortress in question is back over there. Seamark Valley. Little money grubber back again. Oh, Mamoon would never abandon best and most handsome customers. Boss wants shipment inside. Who's that? What is Earth Alien doing here? Bold move, Earth Alien. Are you so eager to die? Welcome on in. But wait, friend is mistaken. This business associate and Mamoon. Less associate and more assistant. Really just lackey, to be honest. So much heavy lifting is hard on ye, so Mamoon find poor and desperate-looking peasant to hire. Human friend is no match for Mighty Prone and far too cowardly to start trouble, so maybe Prone friends will let him slide just this once, Lackey? Still seems more like than Earth Alien deserves, but he does look pathetic, weak, with flabby arms. Not worth my time. but no promises once Earth alien pet is inside. Friend is most benevolent. Mamoon will take care of responsibility for the actions of this pet. So then, friends want shipment inside today? Mamoon eager to get this satisfy customer, so in we go. He's like, if I could strangle you, I would.
Come on!
Not what I was hoping to run into.
Yeah, they basically said, screw that, they're still gonna attack you anyways. Whew, this should be far enough. Pronet door only said inside, so this must count. Being surrounded by this is a little scary, but shipment is not going to deliver itself. Delivery complete. Next stop home. Stop. Client not approved goods yet. You are a poor merchant. So sorry, friend. Moon did not see boss types around, so is heading back to entrance to get someone. I am boss. I check goods. You wait. Trick. This is Trick. Something wrong, friend? I'm not, friend. You are cheat. I ordered 3 times usual amount. Where is rest? The Moon never hear anything about increased order size. Silence. You are bad merchant. Now my men go hungry. Hungry prone are poor workers. This mistake will cost me fortune. You will fix this little cheat. How about the Moon take the shipment back, verify order, and return with... You make up for it right now, or I make up difference with Nopon flesh. Moon think now's time for you to shine, friend. Protect Mamoon, but do so in business-appropriate, non-trade, relationship-hurting, peaceful sort of way. Negotiate, make all okay. That way, why Mamoon brought friend here in first place. And now it's time for friend to earn money that Mamoon never technically agreed to pay. Offer to track down the remaining items, resolve the situation with force. You killed Nelson! Friend can't mean to take on this many at once. Insanity, madness, 0 chance of survivability. The Moon take no responsibility for this plan. Is friend still sure? Alright. The Moon will hide in corner and stay far away from suddenly bloodthirsty friend.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight. Here goes.
Trust me, this is what you want to do more so than the other options, because getting those eggs is a pain in the butt because they also want a large quantity of them. It's rare and a large quantity.
Not my forte, but if you insist.
Incendiary edge.
And they're dead. Whew! Friend actually beat all those brutes. Person that strong could make fine money as guard of bodies. The Mamoon not sure about doing business by force's general policy. Still, every rule have exception. There's no place to discuss business philosophy. Friend picked fight with Ganglion. We must run before they eat us. Mamoon get a run at the least. Friend should join Mamoon if staying alive is priority. If friends survive, maybe we meet again someday. So long. The prone demands are resolved by the sword. You didn't earn much for your trouble. Alright, there's one over there in Silvalum and one in Cauldros, which that'll probably be the quicker one to walk to anyways. Site 502. Well, Nalu, this is it. End of road. It was a pretty good life while it lasted. Nalu will miss this big, beautiful world. So long, Mira. Farewell. Ask why Nalu's lamenting her fate. Ask if Nalu she's rehearsing lines for a play. Tale of Nalu is sad one, friend. Nalu's being threatened by nasty ganglion. They're going to kill every last Nopon in caravan unless Nalu bring them supplies. They want 6 deflection shield mirrors, 3 multi-mirror solar drones, and 5 Mark 9 hypercoolers. But impossible for Nalu to get all by herself. Ask why it's impossible, tell Nalu she'll have to figure something out. They're found far from here with many dangers along the way. Poor Nalu will die before locating them all. Besides, all 3 types of items apparently come from wreckage of human vehicles. So it makes sense for a human friend to help. And Nalu hear that humans are extremely kind and generous. With 6 deflection shield mirrors, 3 multi-mirror solar drones, and 5 Mark 9 hypercoolers, Nalu and friend Pawns will all live to see another day. Please, friend, help caravan of Nalu survive. Thank you, friend is hero to Nopon everywhere. Nalu have faith, friend will succeed.
Come on!
You butthole! I forgot that thing spawns in the split second you look at the ruins. Alright, so then we gotta get the hypercoolers and Noctilum. Alright, back to Calderos. Welcome back. Has Friend found what Nalu asked for? Friend is most merciful to have collected them all. Nalu and the other Nopon are saved. The caravan will never forget heroism of Friend. It will live on as Nopon legend. Nalu, go tell everyone now. Thank you so much. Nalu grateful from bottom of fuzzy hearts. You've received no reward. Talk to Nalu at Drongo Caravan. Humans are so easy. Tell them sob story and they bring whatever is asked. Nasty Ganglion paid out nose for that stuff. Nalu laughing all the way to the bank. Friend didn't hear that right. Tell Nalu you heard everything. Everything. Say you heard nothing. Everything? Well, what Friend heard was terrible things Nalu to say to please Ganglion when Nalu gave them what they demanded. Guilt and shame for saying is such haunting. Nalu just reliving it now. They brought the things Friend took that Friend was so kind to gather for Nalu. Nalu barely managed to escape with life, but now Ganglion scum threaten the caravan again. They demand more human things. This time it's truly hopeless. They tear Nalu up to ask Friend, will Friend bring more human things to save the caravan from horrible fate? If not, nasty Ganglion will tear every Nopon limb from limb. Say you'll stand with Nalu to end the Ganglion's wicked ways. Tell Nalu her caravan should flee the Ganglion's tyranny. They're nasty, spiteful monsters. They would chase Nalu and the others to the end of Mira. So please, Friend must help. Please, Friend is only one and only hope of Nalu. Agree to gather the required items. Investigate Nalu and make sure this is above board. Why is Friend thinking? There's nothing to think about. Friend will not let entire caravan be killed, will he? For the sake of entire caravan, please go find 1 AHAB Autonomous AI Unit, 8 Nostalgia L-002 units. Nalu's acting awful smug lately. Wonder what has her so happy. Nalu's the type would do anything to get ahead in business. Lula-Rita's a bit worried, to be honest. Has human Friend heard anything? Tell Lula-Rita about Nalu's request. Ask to hear more about Nalu's past misdeeds. Selling food to hungry travelers at ridiculously inflated prices. Pawning off cheap glass as rare as precious sparklies. Friend knows. Nasty things like that. Many Nopon claim Nalu's still doing business with Ganglion even though it was outlawed. What? Nalu's been asking Friend for favors in order to save Drongo Caravan from being wiped out by Ganglion? Lula-Rita not heard of anything like that. 10 to 1, Nalu is selling what Friend brought to Ganglion and making tidy profit. That little scumbag Nalu needs to be taught serious lesson. On top of that, Lula-Rita has one small request. Can Friend catch whole bunch of bullet flies? Lula-Rita will rig them up so when Nalu makes handoff to Ganglion, boom! They fly everywhere and scare pants off those who are wearing pants. Does Friend mind? Nalu needs to learn what happens to those who pull schemes in Drongo Caravan. Time to catch a crap ton of bullet flies. And also not get killed by indigents. That's all the bullet flies. Alright, sweet. That can also be a pretty rare drop, depending on the circumstances.
Wow!
How goes searching? Did friend find what Nalu wanted? Along with a whole bunch of bullet flies? With this many bullet flies, Lulurita can make huge bug bomb. Just 1 minute now. Lulurita's been making these since childhood. Ah, such memories. La-di-dum, take bug, wrap it snug. Done. Now when no good Nalu hand these over to Ganglion, blammo! Wrapping will burst and will be hailstorm of angry bullet flies. Will be seen straight out of heck. Here then, it's ready to go. Nalu's gonna regret doing business with Ganglion. That much Lulurita can guarantee.
Huh?
Friend returned to us, and did friend find what Nalu asked for? Nalu's present. Friend actually brought them. Friend is to be the dabby kindest person in Mira. Friend has saved our lives once again. Thank you so much. Must have been so hard to find these. Thank you 1 bazillion times. Nalu's so grateful. Overwhelmed by gratefulness, really. Just big ball of thanks. Let yourself be moved by Nalu's appreciation. Question Nalu's obviously forced thanks. Not forced. Nalu thanked friend from depths of heart. But his friend realizes it's all scam. Damn. Fine work by friend is what it is. That long, deep look into eyes of Nalu. Not single-handed deception in these beautiful, dewy orbs. In any case, thanks. You planted a trap, and the goods as per Lulurita's suggestion. Seems Nalu's gonna learn her lesson the hard way. Friend, his really sick idea of practical joke. When Nalu tried to hand over goods, bullet flies came buzzing out and wounded everyone. Not only that, Ganglion were so mad they tried to kill poor Nalu. Dealing with Ganglion was a big mistake. Tell Nalu that Chronicles in pain, and if she's sorry, tell Nalu she deserved it for tricking humans. She better have learned her lesson. Of course Nalu's sorry. Sorry that Nalu decided to deal with scary Ganglion and scary humans. But next time Nalu be more careful and get away with it. Did Nalu say that out loud? Nalu not mean word that was said, okay? Friends, just forget about it. Nalu gonna keep all transaction with human friends above the level from now on. Maybe make special deals with friends who look the other way? Alright, I'm not sure if I got enough tickets for it, but I was gonna point this out since the opportunity kind of presented itself. Basically, for doing the online mode, you get tickets which you can use to swap for indigent parts and also, like, enemy parts. This is how I've cheesed some of the side quests. I just gotta find where you're supposed to swap these out. I could have sworn it was one of these consoles. Unless they got rid of it because it was cheesing it. Level 4. All products upgraded. A sign of customer appreciation, all products have been upgraded with battle traits. Drop by the shop to see our improved wares. Okay, so that's what they did. It used to be you had to go to a console, but now they actually added it to the menu. I mean, that's nice. You don't have to go back to the barracks every single time you want to do this. Oh, and they actually mark it on here. That's nice. Yeah, in this case, we need 2 of them, so then we need 60 tickets. And whammo, we can now progress with the side quest. Because it takes a long time to do it normally otherwise. Considering that tickets are a finite resource, I only recommend doing this unless this is absolutely necessary, but this is one of those side quests where I argue it is.
Yes?
Hey, Temenos, how's it coming along? We're able to gather those antlers? Yes. Here, look, I found the rest of my angel stones, too. We did it. The assignments are complete. When my skull got wrecked, I figured there was no chance I could finish these. It's amazing. Who knew you could get this much done working with a partner? I worked alone all this time, but now I finally understand why people working in teams. Agree that teamwork is key, take the credit for yourself. Yeah, I finally see that. Before, I barely managed a conversation with the other members of my division, but now I think it's time I take a chance at real honest cooperation. Thanks for everything. Look forward to teaming up with you again sometime. Quest complete. Maze learned the value of cooperation and returned to NLA ready to make friends. Yeah, that's why that's recommended level 28, because the Apricas are, like, at minimum level 28. Alright, so that's done. Then the other one was over here, off to the east. I got a long journey regardless, just pick a warp point and start walking. Alright, bringing that up to halfway done. And bringing that up to 6%.
Make every move count. Careful.
Let's weaken them first.
Firework now!
Tornado blade!
Flame grenade!
Breaker!
Scott!
Run
I'll run
but if you
Tornado
insist.
blade! Slash!
Arching core!
Tornado blade!
Got it. Lay down the cover fire.
It's time! Tornado blade!
Oh yeah.
Incendiary edge!
Thank you.
Susie wants fighting.
Incendiary edge!
Starfall blade. Shrek him. Got him. Ionic scream.
I won't miss this
Spiral
chance.
Slash!
Arching core.
Triple them and pile on the hits!
Focus. It's sure to work now.
Now I'm getting somewhere. Not my forte, but if you insist.
Starfall Rondo.
Sorry, I'm going to make it.
Starfall blade.
First down! Did it! Tornado blade! Offensive stance! Eagle eye! Incendiary edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Not my forte, but if you insist. Not my forte, but if you insist.
Beam barrage.
Well, too bad, Lau. You're gonna be fighting these particular sheep things, and you're gonna like it.
Heal me.
I'll try to push them back.
Ionic scream.
Flame grenade!
Spiral hole.
Tornado blade!
Rondo.
Triple them and pile on the hits!
It's time!
Arching. Breaking point here.
Rising blade!
I don't like sorry. I died first. Bam! Keep shooting. Balance breaker.
I have to keep... Shall we?
Whatever. We're gonna blast away. Don't give him a chance.
I won't miss this chance.
Ionic scream.
Rising blade! It's sure to work now.
Like melee attack.
Put some power into this one.
Slash!
Arching horn. Balance breaker.
Rising blade! Offensive stance. Don't give him a chance to rest. Tornado blade! I'll run with this.
Ether blast.
Tornado blade!
Upper hand!
We're in a good position.
Spiral hole.
Move in!
Stop! Hot!
Did it! Tornado blade! Shall we? Okay.
I'm not
Melee attack.
Offensive
Double the hurt.
stance.
Ionic scream.
Put some power into this.
Spiral hole.
Incendiary!
Let's exchange.
Rising blade! It's sure to work now.
I make sure they can't move. Attack from range!
I won't miss this chance.
Arching horn. Using aura and regroup. Ether blast.
Alright, quest complete.
Slash!
Yeah, he's just like, oh my gosh, how does Throne do this? Yeah, because he would have the least stamina compared to all the other characters. Because, like, Hikari obviously trains as a warrior, Agnia's got all the stamina for being a dancer. Oswald works out constantly. Particio also works out constantly. Ochette does all that hunting, so of course she's got stamina. Yeah, Throne is just very agile, so she's definitely got that going. Yeah, I feel like Temenos and Catsidy would probably have the worst stamina out of the party. I mean, I guess the fact that she gets out and about more frequently and can use a big axe and cannon, I'm like, yeah, I think she probably has slightly better stamina than Temenos does. He's like, but I could use holy nuke, so it's fine. Who needs stamina when you can just summon holy bombs? That is a decent jaunt to this caravan. Southern Sea Road. Cleansing Spring.
So,
What?
Big strange turn to stone tree exists just south of here. It's full of treasure, right? It has to be. Nobon should load up Nopopotamus and claim it. Koopy's so curious. What does his key unlock? And what is secret treasure of Mysterioid friends? Koopy not get wink of sleep with so many questions rolling around in poor head. So maybe friend help unravel riddle of Mysteroids? Ask Koopy for more information about the treasure. Ask what the heck a Mysteroid is. It is friend who gave Koopy the curious key. Mira has strange Xenos, but Koopy never seen anything quite so mysterious as that. So Koopy made up name Mysterioid by inventing rich backstory for use in later fanfiction writing. Seemed like that Mysterioid came to Mira with others of its kind. Mira too dangerous for Mysterioid friends. By the time one reached Caravan of Koopy, all the Mysterioids were dead. Koopy felt sad for him, so Koopy gave him food and drink. And in return, Mysterioid left his key before vanishing into darkest night. Oh, Mysterioid friend also left strange message. My kinsmen sleep, yet point the way to a treasure great and vast. With it shall this world be destroyed and then reborn at last. Compelling, yes? Enough to rob friend asleep, yes? Now poor friend's been dragged into this. Only way to find peace is to find treasure. Unravel the Mysterioid's riddle and find its treasure, which is said to have the power to lay waste to entire worlds. Okay, Koopy fill friend on Indeets. Mysterioid friend said there are 3 sleeping kinsmen here in Silvalum. He left hints to locations in mysterious riddle form, which is dumb, but whatever. Clues are south of lake beside 4 turtles, site of the southern hold by flightless bird, and in the lakeside foot of wayward mounts, none of which make any sense to Koopy. Brain of Koopy will overheat if you think any harder. Wait for friend to find them by trial and error sound like much better plan. Wee pop. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just like, yay, lack of fall damage, which can't be said for Baldur's Gate 3. Boy, is there fall damage. There is so much fall damage. I know. You read the message inscribed on the mysterious grave marker. Oh, come on in. Yes, this is kind of like my, I guess, a second or third go-around. There was, like, kind of the first go-around just to get to Caldros, and then it's probably my first time I guess, like, apart from Affinity Quest, this is my first time exploring it for more than, like, a couple minutes. FM Site 417. That's so much money, jeez. Not good, just had a pretty straightforward day at work and unwinding with Best Game. Yeah, basically the plan is to do this side quest and then do Chapter 5. And that'll probably take us to about 3 hours, because I know each of those chapters, once it gets to be a certain point, tend to be long enough like that. Of course, with this one, you gotta be careful. Why did I have to jinx it like that?
Son of... I'm not going to make it. Sorry. Fry.
Cool! Okay, now I just have to make sure not to run into another one. Actually, no, it's probably best if I just stop for a second. Like, cool, real cool. Okay, we still have a bit to go. Yeah, luckily, as long as it's not a party wipe, as long as you escape, you're good, and then they'll just regenerate health. But then, of course, you gotta give them enough time to regenerate health, because if you get spotted, like, 2 seconds later and your party's at near death, it's probably gonna be a party wipe, and you're not gonna get as lucky the second time. Probably. Of course, once you have skills, it's much easier to get away, but it's still decent enough of a chance when you're on foot. Alright. Grave number 2. Grave number 3, which is luckily by a portal. I think it's next to this enemy. Yep, I thought I remembered that. In order to get this one, you have to kill this sucker.
Triple the enemy. Now victory is ours. Pathetic.
You read the message. Back to Koopy. Koopy's like, "Oh, you're back. How did it go?" "Well, we almost died. It was horrible. But at least we got this Crimson Aurora to make it better." Wow. Wow. I'm so glad the Switch has the camera feature, because I remember taking photos of this game back when it was on the Wii U, and I did it with my phone. Let's just say the photos did not turn out as well as captures like that. Nope, on friend saw a ganglion machine in Heart Canyon that looked different from usual ganglion machine. Hope that they not come this way. Make any progress on Riddle of Mysterioid, friend? What? Friend found 3 graves across Sylvalum. Meh, must be sleeping kinsman. Koopy bet real money there's other Mysterioids buried in graves. So then, what was written on graves? Koopy want to hear all. Our treasure is bane to any wall, able to harm or heal one and all. 193. Our treasure is succor to all of the poor, a flame that incinerates all evermore. 128. Our treasure alone is fit to awaken, the way to a world that is long forsaken. 1986. More stupid riddles. What does any of this mean? Point out the strange numbers at the end of each line. Ask Koopy about the curious words written on the graves. Strange numbers. Oh, could they be coordinates for place where secret treasure is? If first is X coordinate, then second is Y, and third is probably elevation. That must be it. So hurry and go, go, go! Grab amazing treasure right away! Alright, that'll be a little bit of a hike. Oh! Not the spores! The worst time for the spores! Is the spores essentially act like fog. Not you, fog. Fog's in the fog. Thus it's time for weapon spam. Alright, we're back on land. West Seal Sand Sea. Thank goodness for Follow Ball.
What? Come on! It's so big I didn't even see it.
Especially this fog.
Damn weather. Somebody fix this.
Sorry, Lau, I can't. Wow, apparently somebody did. Never mind.
Use an aura.
The timing on that was so funny.
No longer.
Damn weather. Somebody fix this. 3 seconds later, the spores go away. Thank you. You found something buried at the location indicated by the grave markers. How did it go this time, friends? We almost died. Again. And there were also so many spores. Oh, my apologies. Did you find treasure at least? I think so. friend find treasure mysterioids? For all that talk about destroying world, it's awfully small box. It has keyhole. Maybe Koopy should try key that mysterioid friend left. I'd open gold, silver, precious jewels. Wait, no, there's just weird book inside. Ask Koopy to read the book. Say all you care about is getting paid. Right, all Koopy care about is solving mysteries so we can finally sleep at night. Wait 1 minute for Koopy to translate text. Koopy, see, this book is about a thing mysterioid friends hold most precious. Our treasure is bane to any wall, able to harm or heal one and all. Our treasure is succor to all the poor, a flame that incinerates all evermore. Our treasure alone is fit to awaken the way to a world that is long forsaken. That treasure is love, the light that shines our way even through the darkest of struggles. I record our love here, that we may never forget it, that we can use it as a beacon to guide us as we wander the vastness of space. Deep. But Koopy not understand in slightest. Can friend make sense of it? Expound on the glory of love to Koopy, shake your head and say it's beyond you. Friend is amazing to be able to analyze such complex documents so quickly. Friend should be translator, but Koopy still not understand. Koopy still not feel satisfied, but friend was big help anyway. Thanks. The treasure was love, which is awesome? That thing mysterioid friend said after Koopy fed him meal. Our greatest treasure may be old and well familiar to you. Does that mean Koopy already have love? That seemed like yet another mystery. Meh. Koopy have even more sleepless nights ahead. Quest complete. And I know there was a quest at nighttime, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna go ahead and start Chapter 5 as soon as possible. Because we can always come back to that quest later. Also, we got more heart-to-hearts to view. Looks like 2 in total that don't require a pet.
By the way,
Frontier Nav's showing a hidden Oblivia, but we can't check it out because the target area is right next to a base of hostile Xenos.
Listen. Small world.
Good evening, Temenos. What a surprise to see you here. I'm actually waiting to meet someone. Ask Hope who she's waiting to meet, say you're sorry for arriving late. Are you that curious? Well, it's just Ada. We're going shopping together. She insisted I refuse to console anyone on my day off and instead focus on time to myself. She's gonna take me shopping for clothes and then maybe to pick up some fertilizer for the flowers. After that, she's promised to buy me dinner. Tell Hope to have a wonderful time. Ask Hope if she really thinks she'll be able to pull off all that shopping in one day. Ask Hope what she's having for dinner. Apparently we're having steak. Ada said she received an unexpected reward for a mission she completed and is in the mood to splurge. I feel terrible she's wasting it on me, but I'll suck it up and enjoy as best I'm able. After all, no one knows better than I the true joy comes from bringing happiness to others. I mustn't deny her that, right? Oh, that's Ada over there. I should get going. I look forward to working with you again soon. You completed Girls' Night Out.
Yes.
Oh, it's Temenos. Here to stop the fight? You don't even know what this bastard said to me. He was mocking the Reclaimers, saying we're just a bunch of grave robbers and junk collectors, which is why I'm gonna bust his pretty little face. Agree with Yelp, the other man was out of line, trying to convince Yelp to calm down. So you do understand. Now that my best friend's gone, you and Blade are all I got left. You think I'm gonna take it sitting down when someone talks crap about the work I do? Hell no. Now give me one reason why I should knock out the rest of this son of a bitch's teeth. Invoke Eleanor's name to stop Yelp, use a nearby skell to back him up. Don't bring her into this, that's low. If Eleanor ever got wind of this little incident, I'd be scrubbing toilets the rest of my goddamn life. But fine, you win, fight's over. Jerk can buy me a meatloaf platter or something and we'll call it even. You completed peacekeeping. Bringing us up to level 3. Alright, so that means every party member up until this point is at least at Affinity 2, which is good, because I know all their next Affinity missions pretty much require being at level 2 or 3. Time to put HB back in the party.
Careful.
Oh, I suppose now Yelps is available again, because we just hit Affinity 3. Oh, it's you, Temenos. Don't worry, ain't been any fights today, yet. Had the day off, so I figured I'd try my luck with the ladies and see what happened. Ask Yelp how it went, stop Yelp from hitting on anyone. It went about as terribly as it went terribly is how it went, but I think I got an idea that'll help. I'm gonna draw my gun, maybe fire a few rounds in the air. Chicks love that. Say that firing a gun is illegal, stop Yelp by punching him in the face. Punch. Well, they're easy. Keep your fist down by goddamn sides where they belong. And don't deny you were about to punch me. It's written all over your face. Look, people do the gun thing all the time in movies, right? Guess I just wanted to be a badass. Anyway, thanks for setting me straight. This is all Eleanor's fault, anyway. She's the one who told me I should study up on Earth culture. She even gave me a bunch of movies to watch. Unfortunately, most of them were old gangster flicks. Seemed like people walked around firing guns all the time in the old LA, yeah? Guess I just took a little more to that to heart than I should have. I'm gonna bitch at her right now. I'll talk to you some other time. You completed the ladies' man. And that puts Lau at Affinity 3. Yeah, we can pretty much do Hope's next one as soon as we're done with this chapter.
Hey.
You gathered a Sultan horn and delivered to the biologist. They said there's treasure hidden in an indigen nest in the northeast part of Kuldros, but I doubt I could get close enough to find out, even with my awesome skill. Alright, then I'll just get the party prepped, and then we'll be off to the races with Chapter 5. Alright, now on to Chapter 5. Alright, so requirements. Install a data probe at Oblivia's entrance, complete Renewed Will Affinity mission. And then just Irina and Gwyn can't be in your party. Chapter 5, Man-On Maneuvers.
What should I whip up today?
Beef braised in wine, please.
That is a great idea.
Lindley! Lindley! What is Lindley making?
Beef braised in wine. Hey, Tatsu. Why don't you relax and take a bath before dinner? Got one all ready for you.
Tatsu love nice and hot bath before eating. Did Lindley use bath salts? Color and smell is lovely, just like it. Lindley, this is not bathtub. This is pot of boiling wine.
Little Spud's smarter than he looks. I suppose I'm just gonna have to use regular old beef instead.
Lindley is not funny. Lindley is not funny.
Okay, everyone, let's eat.
I can't get over your cooking, Lynn. That was delicious.
Lau's like, I second
Glad
that.
you liked it. I hope it was enough. If I'd known we were expecting company, I definitely would have made more.
Yes, yes. Then maybe Tatsu could eat full portion.
Sorry, Pint Size. What Gwyn lacks in stature, he more than makes up for with his monstrous appetite. He's kind of a pig.
Okay, first of all, I'm taller than you. And second, you just ate almost double what I did. Who's the pig here?
I'm assuming you didn't just come here to argue. What's going on?
So, we had this extermination order up around the northern coast. Some violent indigents that got a little too touchy-feely. Apparently banged up a few outfitters. Pretty standard stuff.
We're all prepped and about to head out, and then bam! Another job comes in from Commander Tank Top. I mean, I know we're the best and all, but seriously.
Sounds rough. All right, you take the indigents, and we'll take Vandam's job.
Thank you, Colonel. Let me walk you through the intel. These images I'm about to show you are from a probe in Oblivia.
Is that a ship of some sort? Can't really tell from that distance.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp the scale with such long-range images. Whatever it is, it's getting hammered.
Friends must do something to help poor ship. Tatsu will not stand for this injustice.
Says the one guy who never actually fights anything.
It's difficult to say
You've got a
for
point,
sure
Lynn.
from this, but that craft on the right, I bet it's ganglion. It shares aspects of their mech design.
Our thoughts exactly. The assignment is to get there and confirm one way or another. We don't know who built the ship that's under attack, but as the commander so elegantly put it, our enemy's enemies might be our pals. I'm inclined to agree. If we're gonna settle here on Mira, we'll need all the friends we can get.
That's for sure. All right, thanks for the info. We'll take it from here.
Thank you, Colonel.
Investigate the unidentified xenoform spacecraft spotted in Oblivion and look for any other interesting objects. Alright, off to Oblivia we go.
welcome to Sandy Bum Canyon.
AKA Oblivia?
Huh? Olivia? Friends really name it that?
You know I said Oblivia.
Lindley, listen to Tatsu. This place always have sandstorms. Sands get everywhere. Therefore, Sandy Bum Canyon. Nopon ancestors name it just fine ages ago. Or does Lindley think she better name her than native Mirren peoples?
What? No.
Good. Tatsu accept Lindley apology and forgive. This time.
Strange. There's nothing here. It was hard to tell the scale of it from the grainy images. But that ship should have at least been big enough to spot from here.
Yeah. Huh? Elma, look!
Another new Xeno species.
Hang on. Maybe I can pick up what they're saying.
Impossible! I'm telling you, just us is impossible, okay? Stop talking like that, would you? We have to do this, right? For everyone back on the ship. But how are we supposed to destroy the turrets? This place is likely crawling with ganglion, no?
So they're not ganglion, at least.
Yeah. It sounded like they're fighting against them to me.
Friends. Tatsu knows. Those are Manon. Manon appeared on Mira maybe year before Friends?
I know that sound. What is it, Elma?
Just Tatsu, the ganglion, and now these Manon. Don't you find it a little odd that we can understand these alien languages?
Good point.
Suggest they learned our language, suggest some device must be translating.
I doubt it. Tatsu, did you study our language?
Friends language?
What language are we speaking right now?
What language? Nopon, of course. Friends Nopon very good, by the way.
See? Xenoforms have different anatomy, physiology, different vocal setups in general. It seems likely they would struggle with our pronunciations. And yet here we are, conversing.
But if they can't even produce the sounds, this shouldn't be possible.
No, it shouldn't be. Unless our words aren't being perceived as sounds at all. Maybe our intent is getting across some other way. But how? Could it be something about this planet?
Someone sounds pretty intrigued, huh?
Well, what if it is some kind of new phenomenon? Aren't you curious to learn more?
Alright, now you're starting to sound just like Elle.
Okay already. Friends talk less, help Manon more. After all, Tatsu have reputation as hero pawn to uphold here.
Sure. Right after a quick snack.
Save me,
I'm
Manon!
not sure how much we can help, but we should at least make contact. Agreed?
Bottomless pits. Bottomless pits are topographical features present in certain areas. If you fall into one, your party will be incapacitated, whether on foot or piloting skills.
Science is about to become a liability.
We should buff up now and play it safe.
Hello!
Hey, is everything alright?
Relax. Tatsu here to help.
No! More aliens! And look! They've got food, too! No pun takeout, yes?
Blech. Tatsu is not takeout or food. Humans are personnel to assist Tatsu.
Personnel?
No, Tatsu mean
Here,
personnel.
Tamino's like, I will punch you, Tatsu.
Then humans are friendly? Humans are not working with the ganglion?
Sorry for the scare. We're from a planet called Earth. The ganglion are enemies to us as well.
Enemies, you say? That means you're friends to the Manon, yes? We are Manon, you know. Ours is an advanced civilization. You can tell, right? The ganglion desire our technology. But Earth human heroes have come to save us, right? I'm right, right?
I hope so. Why don't one of you tell us what happened?
Oh, okay. I got this one. Let me answer this one, okay?
And somehow they're wearing Kabesi clothing.
Our ship is hiding in that big crevasse, under the fog and stuff, you follow? But the ganglion have it surrounded with anti-aircraft turrets, you see?
Okay, so in other words, if we can destroy their weapons, your ship can escape.
Exactly. They have 3 turrets set up around the area. You see them now? We need you to destroy them all, okay? Please?
Got it. We don't want the ganglion controlling the airspace here any more than you do. We'd be happy to help out.
You mean it? You'll help us? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Alright, time to go turret hunting. Yeah, hopefully it'll end up being kind of adjacent to what Switch 1 was worth. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was up slightly, but who knows. Yeah, I know it's not just about the console. It'll be interesting to see if we actually get, like, release dates for some of the games that got announced last week. Or if they'll announce, like, other projects. Who knows? Find out in the morning.
You won't enjoy up would be the smart approach.
We'll fight. Get the most out of this. Slash! Hey, Scott! Ha!
Die, you stupid turret!
Flame grenade!
Viral hole! Stack up ahead.
Slash! Your chance to do some damage.
Shoot now while they're there.
Tornado blade!
Tornado blade!
Offensive stance! Tornado blade! Tornado blade! Back slash! Tornado blade! Tornado blade!
Pew!
1 down.
2 to go. Let's move.
Alright, then the other 2 were on the other side of the canyon.
We've been discovered. Looking down from a distance. I think I can manage a little cover fire. Rising flame! Tornado blade! Triple kinetic. Now's your chance. Iron flash! Incendiary edge!
You're in left. Shoot down.
Rising blade! I won't miss this
Arcing
chance.
hold. Now I'm getting somewhere. Balance breaker. Smash.
Spiral hold! We have to turn this around. Tornado blade! Tornado blade!
I'm healing here.
I'll run with this.
Atomic hit.
So many reinforcements.
It's time. I won't miss this chance.
Furious blast.
Tornado blade! Tornado blade! It's time.
Upper head wild smash.
We're in a good position.
My forte insist.
Rising blade! Incendiary edge!
Superior decoy round.
They're a big threat. Just concentrate your fire.
I like it.
Oh, did it! Triple them and pile on the head.
Superior dive.
Rising blade!
Keep shooting. Atomic hit.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Shoot now while they're in there.
Free man!
Furious
Victory
blast.
is ours. Boy, I'm starving.
Now across the chasm. Level 91 Tyrant.
Use melee attacks. I won't enjoy it, but I will fight. Grenade! Power dive!
Breaker.
Rising blade!
Superior
Tornado blade! Tornado blade! Offensive stance! Tornado blade! It's time! Damage confirmed. Tornado blade! Let's break it. It's sure to work now! We have to turn this around! Rising blade!
Atomic hit.
Did it! Balance breaker! Flame grenade! It's over. Sorry.
First time. Arcing hold. Give me a buck.
My focus is improving. I can still do this alone!
First.
How dare you launch me in the air?
I'm not going to make it!
And we got some scale weapons. Sweet. Okay, we'll use those eventually.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Let's wake them up.
Rising blade!
Superior
miss
decoy
this
round.
chance.
Spiral hold.
Tornado blade! Offensive stance! Don't give him a chance to rest! Tornado blade! It's time! Tornado blade! Now's your chance! It's sure to work now!
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Rising blade! Rising blade!
See how I stack up the heads?
Upper hand!
Move in for the kill. Superior decoy round. Balance breaker.
Rising blade! Incendiary edge!
Sora. Atomic
Feels
hit.
so light!
Tornado
blade! Tornado blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Game reset.
Well then, that was passable. They're not really planning to fight me. A melee attack should stagger it.
Staggering!
First down! Got him! Lay down some cover fire!
I won't miss this chance.
Superior decoy round!
We're in a good position.
My force
Move in.
but if you persist.
Tornado blade!
I am prison!
Now get in there!
Right!
Rising blade!
Sidewinder!
Incendiary edge!
Upper hand!
Rising blade! My focus is improving. It's time!
Let's go!
See, Ryan, I'm getting stronger.
Bullseye! Keep shooting! Superior decoy round!
Cripple the enemy! Now's your chance!
Alright, made it to the turret.
Nice. Let's do this Powering up would be the smart approach.
Offensive stance!
Decoy round!
I'll get the most out of this!
Atomic hit!
Spring
Force! First down! Furious flash! Shoot down while they repair!
Tornado blade! I won't miss this chance. Tornado blade!
Arcing ball!
It's time!
Balance breaker!
Rising blade!
Time!
Incendiary edge!
First grenade!
Just topple them with gunfire!
I'll take a decoy round!
We're in a good position.
Close quarters?
Flash!
Works for me!
Incendiary edge!
Furious blast! Right down while they repair!
Tornado blade!
Alright. Turret number 2 is down. Pew!
Number 2 goes boom!
Just one more left.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight. Use melee attacks! Rising blade! Burning slash! Tornado blade!
Superior decoy round!
Offensive stance! Triple them and pile on the hits! Rising
Fire!
blade!
I'm taking a shot from above! Now this
Fire!
Shoot down while they repair!
Upper hand! I won't miss this chance. All this experience just serves to make me stronger.
Arcing horn! Atomic hit! Professional!
Watch out!
Spiral horn!
Sliding slinger! I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Reinforcements. Let's get up close and personal.
I'll run with this.
Superior decoy round! Spiral horn!
Now get in there!
Forte, but if you insist, open fire! Atomic hit!
Rising blade!
This where you gotta be careful because one wrong move and you go off the cliff.
Grenade!
Arcing horn!
I make sure they can't move. Attack from range! Rising blade! Game and set.
That
And
one.
it's down.
Right, that's the third one. That should be all of them.
The Manon will be thrilled. Let's head back and meet up with them.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Let's get up close and
Rising
personal.
blade!
Arcing
I'll run
horn!
with this.
Superior decoy round! Balance
Offensive
breaker!
stance! Don't give them a chance to rest!
This is tight, so hit!
He's shooting!
Tide
Victory is ours. Boy, I'm starving. You won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Let's wake them up with some gunfire.
Tornado blade!
Atomic hit! Arcing horn!
I think I can manage a cover fire. Rising blade! Green, more hostiles! I won't miss this chance.
Superior decoy
Cripple
round.
the enemy.
Spiral
Now's
horn!
your chance. It's sure to work now.
Furious blast!
Incendiary edge! Shut
I'll take
with
that.
gunfire. Buff up now. Tornado blade! I'll run with this.
Atomic hit!
Arcing horn! Don't give him a chance to rest. Tornado blade! Scott! Tornado blade!
This will tide us over. Now for a buck.
Tornado blade!
Superior decoy round.
Tornado blade!
Spiral horn!
It's time!
Furious blast! Lay down some cover fire.
Incendiary edge! I won't miss this chance. My focus is improving. It's time! It's sorry.
I'm on control. Open fire.
Tornado blade! Tornado blade! Tornado blade!
Furious dive!
Billionaire! Yep, sure enough, we got 1,000,000 credits. Sweet.
No sign of the man-on anywhere. Where would they go?
Maybe back to their ship?
Friends, look! Over there! Boom booms!
Let's check it out.
Alright, time to go investigate the boom booms.
I won't enjoy it, but I will fight.
Let's wake them up with some gunfire. Superior decoy
Tornado
round.
blade!
Spiral
Rising
horn!
blade!
Bounce
Flame grenade!
Lay down some cover fire. Arcing horn!
Power dive!
First down!
Rising blade!
This should work. Shoot down while they're up there.
Victory is ours. Boy, I'm starving.
Gathered sandstone etchings and delivered them to the historian. You got work pants. Ruins on the buttes.
Melee attack stood
First
stagnant.
down!
Atomic kick!
Staggering slash!
Arcing
Slash! I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Open fire!
Tornado blade!
Furious blast! Timeline!
Rising blade!
Iron prison!
Edge.
Spiral horn! Balance breaker! No one can touch me! Use an aura!
Slash!
Atomic arcing horn!
Tornado blade!
You know, you'll never get tapped for the old tank's job unless you start winning people over.
I believe in meritocracy. You'll back me up once you see what I'm made of.
You're asking for help with your guns pointed at our heads? Seriously?
We are not asking for anything. It is a command. Like it or not, you will help us.
You have such strange methods of persuasion.
This is the Ganglion way. It worked on Throne. It will work on Lano. Too much talk. Captain, time to kill. Yes. Kill one, then the others will
Not if I have anything to say about it, you butthole! Righteous fury! The cleric of all time dares!
Just in time. Now go, quickly.
You saved us, yes? Thank goodness. We saw you take care of those turrets, you know? We owe you one. Big time, okay?
Now please go kill that thing.
Aliens?
Yes. Saves us the trouble of hunting them down.
Alright, time for a standoff against their skills.
Melee attacks! Here goes!
Decoy round! Spiral horn! Got strategy! I am ready!
Offensive stance! It's sure to work now!
Furious blast! Will I ever stop it?
First I won't miss this chance!
Keep the energy going, HP, we're doing it.
Just concentrate!
I like it. Balance breaker!
Very edge!
Tornado blade! It's time. I think I can manage tornado blade.
All right, 2 down.
Tornado blade. It's sure to work now. Free edge. We're in a good position. Move in. Blade grenade.
Furious blast.
Incendiary edge. Balance break. Tornado blade.
Atomic
Rising blade. This is improving.
And they're down. Suck it! Boosh!
Woohoo! Dance of victory!
Oh shoot, Tatsu, no!
Damn it.
Oh shoot! What the frick?
Are you alright?
What? A friend is a robot?
I'm gonna block all feedback to the nervous circuits. Still hurt?
Wait a second. You don't remember anything about your body being a mimeosome, do you?
No, that would have been helpful to know.
He's losing his biocirculatory plasma. I can't fix this here. Elma, I need you to contact the Mimeosome Maintenance Center for me. Ask them to have a Type 085 left arm and transfusion ready ASAP.
You got it.
I'm going to have to take you offline for a bit here, okay? We'll resuscitate you back in New LA. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I promise, okay?
You owe me for this, Tatsu. Mimeosome Maintenance Center.
Welcome back.
So, how's that new left arm feeling?
Check your arm and nod approvingly. Check your arm and shake your head. I need answers.
That's strange. The analytical scans didn't pick up any major problems. We know your fluids are circulating properly, and it looks like you can definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
fingers.
Protag that got their arm ripped off.
Back to normal.
If Lynn says the scans check out, I'm sure it'll be fine. It can take some time to readjust. It's kind of like phantom limb syndrome, just in reverse.
That must be it. You did just have the operation. Sadly, there's nothing I can do to speed up the sync process. Just give it a little time. You'll see.
Before we go any further, I wanted to apologize. I should have realized you might have forgotten about this, but as you probably noticed, the body you're inhabiting is artificial. We call them mimeosomes. MIMS for short.
Mimeosomes are designed to mimic human physiology as much as possible. The whole point is for us to forget about them. That way we can still enjoy the things we love, like cooking.
We're all like this. Every single crew member that escaped on the White Whale. All of us are MIMS.
But why would friends all become robots?
Well, just think about it. It could have taken decades to find a new planet to call home, or even centuries. We had no idea. Who would want to crew the ship if they knew they were going to grow old or die along the way?
Tatsu see Linley Point.
Our actual bodies are waiting in the lifehold, in stasis with all the human passengers. We control our mimeosomes remotely from there. So you see, that's why it's so important for us to find and protect the lifehold. Our lives are on the line here too. If the lifehold were to stop functioning for any reason while we're still there in stasis,
everyone, including every MIM in New LA, would drop dead on the spot.
That reminds me, something else you should know. It's possible for us to switch to another mimeosome if these bodies fail or become too badly damaged. But the process requires equipment from the Lifehold Core, the central unit of the whole operation.
So what if Giggly and her big beastie smash Friends robot MIMS?
We wouldn't be able to come back yet.
For now, we need to consider these MIMS as precious as we would our real, actual bodies. Don't get reckless out there just because you're in a mimeosome. That's an order, you hear? One last thing, and I need to trust you all to keep this quiet. It's sensitive info, so HQ has only been telling team leaders about it. We can't have a panic on our hands. The readout on Blade Tower. You've seen it? It's not some kind of special clock or anything like that. It's a countdown.
Big number counts down to what?
The Lifehold shutting down.
What?
The Lifehold lost its power source when we lost the White Whale. It's been running on backup ever since. We need to locate the Lifehold and get a power source in place by the time that percentage reaches 0.
And if we don't?
These bodies will no longer sustain us.
We'll die.
Not just die, Lynn. Die out. It would mean the end of the human race as we know it. The end of everything.
Well, on that cheerful note...
Okay, Rook. You good to go? Then let's report back to HQ. I'm sure the commander will want to hear about this himself.
Right.
Yeah, so just like in Xeno 3, we're on a timer. I mean, a plot progress-driven timer, but a timer nonetheless.
I can help.
Welcome back. Your floppy friends here filled me in on everything. You did good. Just watch yourself out there, Big Shot. You're still new at this, and we can't afford to lose you. We only got so many spare parts to go around.
Feeling better, are we? You took a nasty hit, no?
He'll be fine. I patched him up myself.
That's great, isn't it? We were worried sick, you know? We're still new in town, so we don't have many other friends here yet.
I mean, you got your arm blown clean off.
Then Manon will live here too?
Correct. The NLA government has reached an accord with the Manon people. A friendship treaty. It guarantees their safety and provides them a place to settle here in the city.
That's great to hear, Director Chen. I wasn't sure how you'd react.
We don't need to be from the same species to be able to recognize our common ground. Someone told me that once.
That was a lifetime ago. That's quite a memory you have.
A blessing and a curse, believe me.
So you're all stuck here too, right? We were just cruising along out in space, you know? And suddenly, our nav system goes all screwy, and we find ourselves here. Which is pretty weird, considering our tech is far more advanced than anything Samar's got. You saw how bad they wanted it, yeah?
Samar? I thought it was the ganglion that attacked you.
You don't know about Samar? Seriously? As in the Interstellar Federation, Samar? I mean, they only rule over a radius of 6 million light years or so of space.
6 million? But that would span multiple galaxies.
Well, yeah. The Ganglion are a run-of-the-mill crime syndicate. Just one tiny part of Samar, you know?
Just one tiny part. My good man, in the spirit of our agreement, we'd appreciate any intelligence you'd be willing to share.
Of course, of course. We'll tell you all we know, okay? After all, we are friends now, right? We are, right? Friends? Earth human heroes will protect us, right? Because we live here now. Right? Oh, look, look! Here comes our little ship now.
Yeah, little. Holy moly. The Xenoform spacecraft turned out to belong to the Manon. As a result of coming to their aid, you were able to forge a pact of friendship with them. The dawn of the Mimeosome tech gave me a new vessel, and with it a new method of attack, Overdrive. Accumulate 3000 TP to unleash this devastating technique. While it's active, your art's cooldown times will be shortened dramatically. That ship the Manon live is really something else. We should spiff things up in our home too. Why not try customizing the barracks? Access the customization center to change room colors, put wall decals, and more. New options unlock after meeting certain conditions. Completing certain missions may result in Xenoform residents migrating to NLA. You might even see some of them start to, arms manufacturing outfits. With human and Xenos working together, there's no limit of how great the city can become. Word on the street is a new Manon arms manufacturer called Candid Incredible is coming to town. I bet they're packing all kinds of crazy tech us humans couldn't even dream of. Head over to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check them out. A new collaboration between Granada Galactic and the Outfitters has just landed. New outfit designed for mechanics is on sale now. Honestly, I've been waiting for this to finally come out. How about a shopping trip? You and me, what do you say? Man on warp device. Approach the warp device located near the entrance to Blade Tower and press A to warp to the Man-On ship. Yeah, it's not just for decoration, you can actually go in the ship. And Fog reached Affinity level 3. Man-On ship. And now we can warp here. Deck. Alright, so right off the bat you can access half the ship, the other half doesn't become available until later. You know Gideon and his friend Al are going to make gadgets and sell them at a shop? Guess they're looking for a location in Armory Alley right now. They're using mechanized bodies. That's so awesome. Maybe someone will let me dissect one and see how it works. Yeah, so now that the whole thing of Mimisome's been discussed, I'll discuss a couple things. One, I'm surprised they let you do Hope's Affinity mission before Chapter 5, because they straight up spoil the fact that Mimisomes exist. You think completing Chapter 5 would be a requirement, but I guess not in this case. Then there's been also, like, some other subtle references, like, if you're really paying attention, it's not as much of a surprise, like, you'll see the Mimiosome Maintenance Center, but then not necessarily know what it is. Yeah, that too.
Fascinating, right?
Yeah, because of course several plot bombs get dropped in Chapter 5. Yeah, one, the fact that you have Mimiosome bodies, and two, that this whole time you're on a time limit. And of course, as the story progresses, the lower that percentage gets. And your goal is to find the life hold before that hits 0. Yeah, and also the fact that you can ally yourself with alien races throughout your journey, and starting with the Man-On. Like, it's really the Nopon first. L and Nopon kind of run the same time, and then the Man-On. And yeah, you can fully explore the ship. It's like, yay! Alright, and then, after finishing Chapter 4, you get access to Affinity Quest to recruit 3 other characters. Which apparently includes a new character. I thought that was going to be Endgame. I guess we're getting introduced to new characters right off the bat. Because I noticed based on the total, there's at least a couple more that are in this version as opposed to the non-Switch version. I just did not think we were going to get access to them this early in the campaign. So yeah, that'll officially be the first new bit of content then. Yep, and the Man-On ship is now a part of the map, in case you were wondering why this was just a random, empty blurb. It now fills that space. Then, of course, a bunch of side quests opened up, and the Affinity quests are now available now that it's past Chapter 5. Just really opens up comparatively. Yeah, it looks like there's one more map quest that opens up. Most of them are in the city itself. Yeah, now we have Overdrive officially, so I'll showcase that in the next session, because my gosh, that is how you really deal damage if you're just doing ground gear, because Of course, you get access to that before Skells, because you don't get that for at least another chapter or so. So, yeah, I see based on that one character, they pretty much completely, like, added a character into the story. It's kind of like Kasumi in Persona 5 Royal, where, like, most of the plot happens as is, but then they just slide the new characters in there, and then add plot that's relevant to them. Candid Incredible! This man-on-arms manufacturer specializes in solid defense gear, and is aiming to expand its market with its lineup of electric weapons. Lightwear series. We researched you humans a lot to come up with this bold piece, you know? Isn't it so avant-garde? Oh, and it works pretty well in battles, if that's your thing. Dyad's 3 series. Want to turn mechanoids into slag? Then you need some solid gravity weapons in your arsenal. Avon's 2 series. Have we got something for you? These babies are too heavy for us to use, but they can be no problem for you guys, you know? Okay, so this is where the new characters one spawns in.
Hey.
Alright, so Chapter 6, you have to survey 20% of Noctilum and complete a Friend in Need affinity mission. Alright, I forgot that one unlocked in Chapter 4, so we can do that at some point. Alright, that's available inside the barracks, so yeah, in order to do Chapter 6, we have to do this first, and we're at the required level already, so we can do that. We're at the recommended level for Chapter 6. Okay, so for that one, they actually do restrict it to back to you, Elma, and Lynn in the party. So there are some restrictions. Alright, now let's see what Noctilum's survey rates are like. Alright, we just are barely at 20%, so that portion's done at least. Which is good, because you have to go pretty much to all the way to the other side of Noctilum to get to where you need to go in that chapter. Alright, that's where we'll leave it off for today and the week, and then we'll pick that up next week. Alright, so thanks for tuning into the stream. I was able to get some more progress done in the game, and then we'll continue that game up next week. Then in terms of the schedule for the rest of the week, it'll be continuing up the Patrick Star game and starting up, what was it called again? Blast Corps. And that'll be about it, so let's go find a raid target. Let's go find a raid target. Let's go find a raid target. Let's go raid No Limit. Alright, cool. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I guess Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I guess Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I guess Thursday. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I guess Thursday.